So heading into week 2 of fall camp, year 2 as a Sun Devil, how do you think this camp's going so far for you?
I feel like it's going real well. I feel like definitely the move to safety has been smoother, growing from the spring and just going day in, day out with these guys, just getting better.
What have been some of the more challenging aspects of making that shift to safety?
I wouldn't say anything would be challenging. It's just a whole bunch of Coach Ward's actually teaching me the game. I was never, even in high school, I never really knew like route concepts, stuff like that. I'm just out there playing football. So actually understanding football, learning down and distance, splits, what you're getting out of certain formations, it all just coming together.
Well, how do you feel like some of your skill sets are a natural fit to? How do you feel like some of your skill sets are a natural fit for and positive for the position?
I feel like Coach Ward moved me to safety. That just sees me as more than a one-dimensional person, a two-dimensional person. He sees me in multiple schemes, so that's a blessing. And I feel like just my skill set just matches up being a tall, bigger safety. Like I said, going from 167 to 195 now, and it's only been a year and a half, I guess. I feel like that's played a big role in just him fitting me in the scheme.
When you look back upon your freshman season, what were some of the things that you were the biggest lessons that you were able to take away that you feel has empowered you in year 2?
The biggest lessons is just learning from the experience in front of me, like Xavier Alford, guys like Montana Warren, Shamar Simmons, stuff like that. Just seeing that as a blessing and not being upset with not getting the reps I want or the play time I want, and seeing that as a blessing, being able to learn, especially with a sudden change to safety mid-season. Like I said, just being able to learn from a guy that's up for the Thorpe Award this year, Xavier Alford, and just building off of that and going into the spring and now the fall camp strong.
Kenny recently praised the young safeties in that room, especially saying the improved physicalities there. Obviously, with Miles and X, maybe sitting out a little bit early in camp. How do you feel like that's given more of an opportunity for you to show the coaches what you can do?
I feel like it's a big blessing, like you said. Xavier and Ghost, they play a big role and just a big teaching point to us. The young guys, me, Tony, Mo, all the young guys in the room, just how to bring it every day and day out, even when they're hurting. So I feel like that plays a big role in it all.
Heading up the hill to Camp T here in a couple days. What was year 1 like, and what are you looking forward to? And maybe what's something you're not looking forward to roughing it?
Camp T is like, you're going to say you don't like it, but it's fun. The no Wi-Fi part, you get to be with the guys, really, grudge together. So it's fun at the end of the day. But I mean, it's Camp T, so you're going to rough it. So it is what it is.
Of course, the big dodgeball game on Friday. How'd your team do last year?
I think we got second or third. Mel Kwan played a big role. He won before we came back and won. So I mean, it's always fun up there with the guys.
Of course, you're one part of the Texas Tempe pipeline. Now that you've had a year in the program, what kind of influences does the Texan contingent have on this Sun Devil team?
You see it in waves more and more nowadays. Like I said, you got people from Duncanville coming in, so it's not just 5A and under. You got Alito guys coming in. So me, Rod, Tony, we started it, and it's going to get bigger and bigger as it goes.
What do you want to show the coaches the rest of fall camp?
Like I said, just like Dilly said, just physicality. Like I said, going from 167 to 190, 195 range, just showing I can be physical, come downhill, and just not even just be physical, just more of the smarts of the game as well.